Current Honolulu Mayor Kirk Caldwell headed just downstairs to cast his vote today. He's in a tight re-election campaign against Ben Cayetano and Kirk Caldwell. In our Commitment 2012 coverage, we're profiling the top candidates in the race. Tonight, Catherine Cruz takes a closer look at the man who was once acting mayor.
We stood with the rest of our country.
Kirk Caldwell stepped in the mayor's chair 2 years ago when then Mayor Mufi Hanneman resigned to run for governor. Getting out from behind Hanneman's shadow proved more difficult. Both candidates failed to get the nod from voters. Caldwell hopes this time is different.
I worked for Dan Inouye in Washington, D.C. for 4 years. I clerked for Chief Justice William S. Richardson when he was the Supreme Court Chief Justice, and I worked at the legislature. And I've had a very diverse career and then 30 years in the private sector.
In the 2010 campaign, he liked to say he was already working on the job as city managing director, which sets him apart from his opponents. He says he knows the issues behind sewers, roads, traffic, and property taxes.
I have a very intimate knowledge of the workings of the city.
Caldwell believes voters just didn't have enough time to get to know him in the last race.
I knew how to run a city, and I was engaged in moving forward. Just ran out of time.
Caldwell was acting mayor when a plan to ship garbage to the Pacific Northwest fell apart and had to answer to taxpayers when city workers mistakenly dumped concrete in a stream in violation of state laws.
Thank you.
Caldwell has secured the endorsement of just about every government union, as well as more than a half a dozen building and construction trades, and just this week picked up the Teamsters Union. Caldwell, who supports rail, acknowledges the $5.3 billion project is making some voters nervous.
People's fear and worries are valid, and it's the job of someone like me who believes in rail to address those concerns and fears, to be open and transparent about the issues, and to try to help people understand why this project is going to make a difference in their lives today and for generations to come.
Born in Waipahu, this son of a plantation doctor will need to reach out to the West Side residents and get them to turn out to vote.
They deserve their form of infrastructure, their transportation equity, just like Kailua got the Pali, Kaneohe got Like and H3, Hawaii Kai got their widened Kalani'anaole Highway. We all share in helping each other on this island.
He supports a second access road in Nanakuli and a benefits package for the West Side, which has had to shoulder public projects that no one else wants in their backyard.
I came into politics late in my professional life. It's about service. I'm in it to win. It feels really good, and I think we're going to be exactly where we need to be on Election Day, and I'm just looking for every possible vote I can get.
He's buoyed by an early campaign start and a late infusion of campaign cash. Now it's a sprint to the finish. Catherine Cruz, KITV 4 News.